I'm Rupert Bates. I'm editorial director of WhatHouse, and we are running the WhatHouse show at the Hilton Brighton Metropole, weekend of September the 27th and September the 28th. It's going to be a show embracing all aspects of the property market. And I'm delighted to be joined today by Julie Frith, who's a partner of Mishon Mickay, Land and New Homes, and also has a wider role in the Sussex property market as Vice President of the Brighton and Hove Estate Agency Association. So welcome, Julie. Very nice to see you.
Oh, good morning, Rupert.
Now, Julie, just in general terms, we picked Brighton for some very good reasons. Not least, it's a very active property market. There's a lot going on. It's got everything from new developments, a good second-hand market, retirement homes in the area, etc. What is the particular strength, as you say at the moment, of the Brighton and Hove market and the sort of wider Sussex market as we stand?
Well, certainly Brighton, it's known as Little London, and for many years it's been a draw for people to move down from the capital to live by the sea. I mean, who doesn't want to live by the sea? We've got a very eclectic mix of properties, so whatever you want, we can find it for you in Brighton and Hove. So it's just a great place to live as well.
And do you think, Julie, in terms of prices, people have been worrying about the whole housing market overheating, but it's, I think that's mainly London. But Brighton, obviously, its proximity to London is excellent, but perhaps not quite as overheated. So very much the perfect place to look. As you say, you've got the coast, you've got the closeness to London, airports, etc. So it appeals to all buyers across the spectrum.
Well, we have benefited from the ripple effect. I mean, where prices have been escalating in London, people have seen it as an opportunity to move out of London and capitalise on their profits, so to speak. But Brighton and Hove has seen some rises in prices, certainly in the earlier part of the year, but it has sort of found a natural level now, and I see things stabilising at the moment.
That's excellent. And Julie, just going sort of specifically to the show, I'm delighted that Mishon Mickay is going to be there as one of the leading agents in the area. Do you think something like a show is probably what Brighton needs? I mean, this day and age, there's a lot of digital marketing, and there's obviously still the property press and local papers. But are you very much looking forward to seeing an audience face to face at a show?
Oh, I think it's a wonderful opportunity. I mean, yes, I think the property market should have more exposure on a face-to-face basis. It's very easy to sit behind the internet and not interact with people. And to do good business, I think you need to meet the people. And from my point of view, I'm going to be able to display my wares to a much wider audience than I normally would.
That's excellent. And also, I think the great thing about the show and the face-to-face, isn't it, that it's not about overtly selling. There's a lot of advice and information. Obviously, you've got a great deal of experience in the Sussex market, and it's a great opportunity for people just to come and learn more about the local market, the specifics of what's available.
Well, I think, and I've lived down here for over 35 years because I'm a typical down DFL, as they call us, down from London. But I do know the area and the sort of surrounding Sussex market well. So I can have general conversations to people who may be thinking about moving to the area, and I can give them an insight of what choices they have. And I really think that we will talk to people that may not move to Brighton in the next 3 months, but will move to Brighton within the next, say, 2 years, which, as a specialist in new homes, is very much on my mind.
That's a very good point too, isn't it? Because I think people think about the sort of instant property market, but in general terms, selling an area, the long-term benefits of an area. But I also believe specifically at the WhatHouse show at the end of September, you're going to be launching a new development. They must be quite rare in the Brighton area in terms of planning.
Well, we have a lot of small developments in Brighton and Hove, just purely by the fact there's only small pieces of land to build on, and we're having the opportunity to launch a new house at Verano, one of our prestige developments in Hove. So we're going to use that as a launch pad for that particular development.
That's great, and there is so much more in the area. Actually, from a personal point of view, I'm a Sussex man as well, but quite recent. I've only been down about 4 years, but it does have something for everybody, doesn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, I recently sold a second home to somebody who's based in Birmingham, and they wanted a home by the sea. The next sale I made was to a local couple that were buying their first house. So it's very much a cross section.
And it is all about, isn't it? I think in this day and age, giving people advice and information, isn't it? I mean, you've got obviously, you know, there's schemes out there such as Help to Buy. There's lots of house builders offering a lot. In terms of people getting to weigh up their options, it really is, as I reiterate, we're going to have seminars, etc. at the show. It's about allowing people to collate all that information, perhaps go away and have a real think about what they can afford, where they want to buy, and reasons for buying.
Yeah, and I think also sustainable homes is a big issue. We are a green council. We have a green Parliament representative. So I think, you know, green and sustainable homes, the two, you know, go hand in hand. And I'll be talking to people that perhaps don't understand about sustainable homes. I've got quite an in-depth knowledge of the subject. I'm no expert, but I do understand what the benefits are. So I will be talking to people on that subject as well.
That's great. Well, Julie, it's fantastic to have Mishon Mickay at the show, and I believe you're on stand E6, I think.
Correct.
And that's very much the place to go, as you say, if you're looking to buy second-hand, brand new, or just general advice on the Sussex property market.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you very much, Julie.
Good.